Music is changing and always will be changing. This generation of music and the invention of the internet has spawned many new genres and forms. So the age-old question still stands. Does modern music suck? And I'm not talking about your typical old person ranting about how their music was better back in their day. I'm talking about moderately aged people that hate new music. It seems that people not only forgot about subjectivity, but also forgot that there's a wide range of sounds to be listening to. And I find that a majority of the time, the criticisms are shown towards popular artists and their songs. It's not really fair to judge all of what modern music has to offer based on the Hot 100 Billboard, and those songs aren't even that bad. To understand this behavior, we have to look at something called normative social influence, which is a phenomenon in which humans want to conform to social normality in order to be accepted and liked by a group. I guess you could say this is why popular songs are so, well, popular. They appeal to the masses. They are loud, bright, and peppy. The Billboard 100 is filled with these kinds of songs, and there's nothing wrong with that. But as naturally as humans collectively love something, they also love to collectively hate something. Some people don't want to conform to what others are listening to. Some people don't want to listen to Roddy Ricch's The Box for the 1000th time on the radio. Truth is, modern music isn't that bad as many would like to believe. I may not have listened to every genre or artist, but there are some genres and songs that may just change your mind on the music of today. First, let's talk about the genre that I think garners the most hate from not only old heads, but also a broad, younger audience.
Yeah, they like me. Diamonds on me, ice cream. Oh, that's lightly. My Draco bitch.
Rap music has grown in popularity since its inception in the early 70s and its rise to fame in the 80s among popular culture. It's safe to say that from those times to right now, rap has changed quite a bit in sound, and the problems that many people have are primarily with the subgenre of mumble rap. They say that the mumble rap genre holds no substance, and they think that all rap sounds exactly like. And while a majority of mumble rap songs do sound similar in style, I think that judging rap because of just this singular subgenre is pretty close-minded, because not every rap song has to be a deep philosophical track. Mumble rap was made to entertain, to have fun. It was never meant to be an inner commentary on the human psyche or a politically charged work. Truth is, people just don't look hard enough, and sometimes they don't even need to look at all. Rappers like Kanye West and Kendrick Lamar have been putting albums that will define this century for a reason. It's also not wise to discount other hip-hop artists of this generation, such as MF Doom and Denzel Curry, who have continued to drive rhyme schemes and flows that define this time period.
Hey yo, y'all can't stand right here. In his right hand was your man's worst nightmare. Loud enough to burst his right eardrum close range. The game is not only dangerous, but it's most strange. I sell rhymes like dimes, the one who...
Overall, the rap/hip-hop genre has proven to diversify its meaning, and generalizing it seems to be a foolish thing to do. It's hard to compare mumble rap to lyrical rap, or a band like Death Grips to an artist like Drake. I haven't even covered a 16th of hip-hop or rap artists that are popular today, and what makes each and every single one of them special. If you truly don't think that rap has anything to offer this generation, you just haven't looked hard enough. There's always something for everyone in this multifarious genre.
The only thing that come between us is krill and money. I sell rhymes like dimes, the one who mostly keep cash.
I don't give the internet much respect. Forgetting all of the strange websites and mean-spirited individuals, the internet has basically fostered my music tastes, introducing me to artists that would never be featured on the commercial-friendly radio or television. For my generation, pop music is starting to lose its audience to the internet. My first foray into a music genre entirely made on the web was vaporwave and lo-fi. and I'm pretty sure it's the same way for many of you watching out there as well. But when it comes to the internet, we're only really scratching the surface of what we can find. In those late night YouTube browsing sessions, I believe that people have somehow produced some of the most atmospheric, emotional, and raw music. This is not the only thing that gives modern music its flair. One thing that I can truly appreciate about modern music is the storytelling it provides in the most unconventional ways. The ability to do social commentary or give a message in the strangest sound just fascinates me. A great example of this would be the Caretaker's multi-stage 6-hour-long album. It's a slow, deep dive into the existential nightmare that is forever forgetting and losing a memory. Comparing the first song with the last, you can see how beautifully it captures losing memories as a human, and how it walks us through every single stage of said memory, from the nostalgic remembrance to the chaotic loss of it. And not all modern music is avant-garde or complex. People, believe it or not, still like to have fun. Bedroom pop and indie music have started to rise in popularity, and its success with the younger generation has showed that not everyone likes to necessarily listen to the same thing. Video game soundtracks have also flooded the world of music and have been made with the same amount of quality and effort as any other regular piece of music. And the wonderful thing about each of these genres is how each of them garner their own unique communities. From the future funk junkies to the experimental hip-hop heads, every single person has a niche of their own. And yet, people still have the audacity to say,
have you noticed that all music and movies lately tend to be the same, and compared to the 80s or 90s, they're just not as good?
It's this mixture of music elitism and nostalgic love for the past that creates the mindset that music is just not as good as it once was. Funnily enough, new music was always hated by the last generation. When jazz started to influence the culture of the Roaring '20s, or when Elvis took the stage of America, there was no doubt that critics would be abundant. There are so many other songs and genres out there that I haven't even listened to yet, and probably will never get to listen to. So before you're quick to judge or generalize all of what this generation has to offer in terms of music, remember that there are unheard songs out there, waiting for an eager listener.